Hey everybody, did you see the SAG Awards on Saturday? You know, I have a confession to make. I'm not that into awards shows, except for the SAG Awards. Because unlike the other shows during award season, the SAG Awards is about actors honoring the work of other actors. And about actors standing together to honor our profession. You know, people forget that acting is a profession. Yes, we love what we do, and we're passionate about our art and the stories we tell, but acting is a job. We get hired, or cast, to show up to work. That could be a rehearsal, or a film shoot, or a performance. And to work with the other actors and the crew to make something. Something that, more often than not, gets sold. Whether we're talking about ticket sales or downloads, DVDs, commercials, which are used to sell something else. It's a job unlike any other. And in some ways, it's a job like any other. Being an actor takes hard work, discipline, and perseverance. The hours on set can be long, and the time between jobs, let me tell you, it can be a lot longer. We may look like we're just having fun when you see us on screen, but working in this field is tough, and we need all the support we can get. From the people you see the winners thanking at those award shows, friends, family, agents, managers, and from our fellow actors too. We actors learn early on that we have to be there for each other. We have to trust that the people we're acting with can pick up a line if it gets dropped, or get a scene back on track if the unexpected inevitably happens, or that they'll stop the action if someone's in danger of getting hurt. We have to back each other up, or the show might not go on. For nearly 85 years, actors have been backing each other up behind the scenes too. They've made sure that we have safe places to work, that we get paid for the work that we do, and that we get treated like the professionals we are. They've done that by banding together in unions. And then they banded those unions together into one union. The union that put on that awards show you saw Saturday night. The union I just joined. You know, never thought I'd be a union guy. I know, that might come as a surprise given how I've been talking, but I didn't start out this way. You have to remember, I came up in the 1980s, the era of Reagan. And I'll admit, I was a product of my time. I bought into that whole cowboy individualist thing. I figured, I can do it on my own. I don't need anybody else. And yeah, I did all right for myself as a non-union actor. So what changed? How did I go from that to this? Well, to start with, I got to know some members of the union, instead of just listening to people who weren't in the union. And I worked on some union jobs. Now look, I've been acting professionally for close to 30 years. And I've been on a lot of sets, but I started to notice things on the union sets I worked on. When a union actor goes to work, they know they'll be safe, and they know they'll be paid a fair wage, a living wage, for the work they do. When I worked more than 8 hours on a union project, I got paid overtime. I've never had to chase after production for a copy of my contract on a union project, or my paycheck. I always get paid within a couple of weeks. And when one of the union projects I worked on didn't get me the residuals I was supposed to get, residuals, that's another thing you can get when you work on a union project. SAG-AFTRA filed a claim on my behalf and got me the money I was owed. And I wasn't even part of the union yet. Because that's what the union's all about. making sure that everybody who works under their contract is treated fairly and professionally. In fact, they want to make sure every actor is treated fairly and professionally. And I want that too. It's like I said before, acting is a profession. It's a job, and the people doing that job, we have to look out for each other. That's what the union, any union, is. A group of people working in the same business who are looking out for each other. Look, when you join the union, you get a lot of benefits. You get the wages and the residuals, the working conditions, the chance at health and pension benefits, discounts. But you also get that community. A community of over 160,000 people, performers like you and me, going through what you go through day by day, working together to make things better for everyone. Just take a look at the SAG-AFTRA magazine one of these days. It's easy to find. You can find it online. Here, I'll put a link down in the description for the video. Open it up. Sure, you'll find plenty of stories about union business, contracts, negotiations, that kind of thing. But you'll also find a ton of stories about union members working together to make things better. Not just for other actors, but for their entire communities. I don't know about you, but I want to be part of making things better. Never thought I'd be a union guy. But being a union member means you're never alone, and you always have people in your business watching your back. And now, I'm one of those people watching your back. I'm Harold Phillips. I'm an actor, and I'm proud to be joining the best in the business. I'm proud to be a member of SAG-AFTRA.